Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Women Wednesday. And today I have in front of me what I'm calling the CZ Showdown. And what I have first is the CZ TSO, which is, I have the CZ 75 TSO, which is Tactical Sports. And it's in the orange colorway. I think it only comes in the orange colorway. If you can just take a look at this thing, y'all. First of all, I've never shot a CZ before, but the way that this thing is like handling already, it feels great. It does have the gas pedal on it already. My favorite part so far is this flat face trigger. Like, y'all know how I feel about flat face triggers. It's very, very beautiful. Like, that orange is, I don't even know what made him go with that orange, but that was a good choice. You do have your safety here. And let's go over the specs real quick on it. So it's a 9mm. We do have a 20 rounder here. Steel frame, very heavy. So it's going to give us or help us with that recoil on here. It has thin aluminum grips, single action, adjustable target sights in the back. Does not come optic ready. I think from what I'm reading is that this is made for those IDPA shooters. It's perfect, like the ideal situation as far as the measurements and everything goes. Cold hammer forged barrel, 5.23 inch barrel, 47.5 ounces, 8.86 length overall. And it is ambi safety, both safeties selectors on both sides. And that's it. So let's take our first shots with this. Does have the nice flared mag well. And I'm eager to see how this gas pedal works. First, 10 shots. That's a quick trigger. That's a very quick trigger. Y'all, it don't even feel like the gun is moving. I don't know if y'all can see that. Golly. I don't know if it's the... It's heavy, but I think that heaviness plus the gas pedal plus like just the steel frame of this gun, man, it's shooting. I can't even see the muzzle flip, and I hope I'm giving y'all a good angle. Let's go 10 more rounds so you can get a good angle of how this is shooting. That trigger, I'll let you look at the trigger reset in a minute. Alrighty. So let's look at how this gun shoots. Let's look at the angle of it. Yo, I like how that shoots. I don't think I've ever shot a gun that shot that smooth. Let's look at the trigger. Okay, so there's the trigger. Oh, you can barely hear the reset. All right, so there it is. A little bit before you get to the wall, just a little bit. There's the brake and your reset. It's a very light trigger, I must say that. I forget what the trigger pound is. I like that. We might have to come back to that one. All right, next is the CZ Shadow 2 in that kind of like teal, blue, and black, or whatever you want to call it. It is optics ready. This version is. Let's go over the specs on this real quick. Chambered in 9mm, 17.1 steel mag. Love the steel mags. It's also steel frame. It's going to help with our recoil. Single action and double action on this one. Fiber optic front sight with the height adjustable rear sight, but this is not co-witnessing since you got this hollow sun on the back. Cold Forge barrel, 4.8 inches on the barrel, 46.5 ounces, so 1 ounce less than the TSO. 8.53 inches overall in length, and it has the manual safety. Not a flat trigger, so I'm kind of eager to see how I'm gonna like this. All right, this is the CZ Shadow 2, the regular size. I didn't even have no ammo in that. All right, we got 10 rounds loaded up for the CZ Shadow 2. See what this is looking like. Make sure that dot is on. One thing I failed to mention is what I didn't like about the TSO, which I did say it, is that it doesn't come optics ready. I'd love to see that feature for how much that gun costs. All right, so there's my, I'll show y'all the trigger in a minute. God, that shoots good too. That trigger felt very nice. Even though it's not face like I wanted, it's good. All right, so 10 more rounds of this Shadow 2, and I'm gonna try to see how it's shooting in my hand. I like this one, probably because it's got the optic on it. It's kind of a hard choice between the two of these. This one and the Shadow 2. To me, they seem very similar. Probably because of the steel frame. The triggers are almost the same. I still will say this one feels lighter. This trigger feels lighter for sure. But this one, I don't know. On to the last one. So we have the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. So comparing it to the original CZ, you can already tell it's the compact version. I would assume they would shoot almost the same, probably not identical. But let's go over the specs on this. 9mm, 15+1 steel mag, yep. Aluminum alloy frame, single action and double action, fiber optic front sight, checkered rear. You got 4 inches in the barrel compared to the Shadow 2, which was 4.89 inches. 30 ounces, so it is 16 ounces less than the Shadow 2. 7.5 inches in overall length. Manual safety notch is on the hammer. So I do like, for all three of these, I do like the high beaver tail that you get here. I'm glad, and I know these are not 1911s, but they kind of are shaped that way. I'm glad they don't have no built-in safety in the back here, because y'all know how I feel about that. But again, these aren't 1911s. But let's see how this shoots compared to the Shadow 2. It does come optics ready too. There's no optic on here though. A little snappy. That trigger is very, very responsive. Okay, let's look at the trigger on the CZ Shadow Compact. Okay, so there is the little bit of to your wall. Okay, so a little bit different than here. So very little travel there. Pull. All right, so let's go to the trigger pull on the CZ Shadow. So yeah, a little bit like the compact. Yeah, so they both, you got a little bit of travel back to your reset, but I still think like once you get going with this, the trigger pull is not that bad. Like once you pull it, yeah. All right, let's take it from the top and shoot the TSO. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot the TSO first, 10 rounds. I'm gonna immediately put it down, pick up the Shadow 2, 10 rounds, immediately put it down, pick up the Shadow 2 compact, 10 rounds, and let you know my thoughts after all 3. All right, all eyes on the guns. Ready? 10 shots with the TSO. Okay, 10 shots, the Shadow 2. Ten shots with the compact, Shadow 2. Seems like I only put 9 in there, maybe, I don't know. Y'all, what did that look like to y'all? Because I already know which one I like the best. I'm gonna have to go with the Shadow 2, the full size, or the regular size. Like, this just feels so much better to me. And as y'all probably saw, I shot it faster, probably because it has an optic on it. But just the feel, the reset of the trigger, the steel heaviness, the steel frame and the heaviness of the gun, I like this season. What y'all think? Am I right? Like, is this? I mean, I don't know people who shoot. This is my first time shooting a CZ pistol, not a firearm, but a pistol, and I must say I'm very, very impressed with how these guns shoot. I might have to get me a CZ in my collection, y'all. And it's looking like it might be this one. So I've got 40 more rounds that I want to run through this one. And I'm going to run it. And let me see if these are compatible. Nope. No. So I only got one mag from my RO. And it holds 17 plus 1. So let's just do 17. And then we'll do another. Actually, I have 20 rounds left. So let's do 17 and then pick up those other 3 in the next one. Y'all, my goodness. That thing, it shoots. That's the CZ Showdown, y'all. And why did I do a CZ Showdown with these 3? I don't know. I've never shot a CZ before. Range officer was like, hey, these are the ones that are hot right now. I said, let's do a video on it. Let's show the people the types of CZs that are out here. And y'all battle it out in the comment section. So y'all, until then, stay armed, stay safe, stay vigilant. Peace.